Good morning students. Welcome to online classes of CR International School. Today we are continuing with our chapter Reproduction in Plants. In last chapter class we have already completed asexual mode of reproduction. Today we are continuing with our next topic, sexual reproduction in plants. So let's start with the topic reproduction. In this we are taking sexual reproduction. What is sexual reproduction? It is a mode of reproduction in which two parents are involved, that is the male as well as the female. We can say that reproduction in which two parents are involved, one male and one female, is called sexual reproduction. So the definition is reproduction in which two parents are involved, one male and one female, is called sexual reproduction. Here it is the part where the plants are considered, because we are studying about the reproduction in plants. So we are taking plant body for this. Plant has two parts, vegetative and reproductive. Now what are vegetative parts? In vegetative parts, there are buds, leaves, branches, stem, roots, etc. That means vegetative parts are those parts other than flower, that are buds, leaves, branches, stem, roots, etc. The reproduction which takes place through the vegetative parts of the plant, such type of reproduction is called asexual reproduction. यानी जिन रिप्रोडक्शन के अंदर वेजिटेटिव पार्ट्स की इन्वॉल्वमेंट होती है, जो कि बड्स, लीव्स और ब्रांचेस, स्टेम, रूट एक्सेट्रा होते हैं, ऐसे टाइप ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन को असेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन कहा जाता है. दूसरा पार्ट जो होता है रिप्रोडक्टिव पार्ट, जो कि क्या होता है, फ्लावर. तो फ्लावर इज द रिप्रोडक्टिव पार्ट ऑफ द प्लांट. तो कभी भी हम जब प्लांट्स को देखते हैं तो आप उसमें ऑब्जर्व करोगे कि जो बर्ड्स होते हैं, लीव्स होते हैं, ब्रांचेस होती है, रूट्स होते हैं, इनके द्वारा भी हम नए प्लांट्स को रिप्रोड्यूस कर सकते हैं. तो ऐसे रिप्रोडक्शन को एसेक्सुअल मोड ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन कहते हैं, जो कि हमने पिछली क्लास में समझा था. इस क्लास में हम लोग समझेंगे कि रिप्रोडक्शन थ्रू फ्लावर कैसे होता है इन प्लांट्स. reproductive parts. So, if the flower has both male and female reproductive parts in a single flower, then such type of flower are called bisexual flower. So only those flowers which include both the reproductive organs in the same flower, such type of flowers are called bisexual flower. Is it clear? Other than this, some of the other parts are also included in this that we are going to discuss here. All flowers should have all the four whorls of flower. This is the simple flower in which green color sepals are there. Sepals are the green part of the flower. These sepals hold the flower in the first stage, which we call it a bud. Through which the other parts are connected. We have already studied previously that receptacle is holding the flower's parts. Receptacles hold the other parts of the flower on it. After the sepal, the colored petals are there. Colored petals are there which give fascinating colors to the plant, to the flower, and all the parts, you can call it, the other part is the pistil, and the last part is the stamen. So these are the parts of a complete flower. The complete flower is the flower in which all the four whorls are present, and the four whorls are, let me write all the whorls of a flower. The first whorl is the sepal. The second is petal. The third is stamen, and the fourth is pistil. These are the four whorls of a flower which every flower should contain. If any one of the whorl is missing in any type of flower, then that flower is called an incomplete flower. And if the flower holds all four whorls in it, then it is a complete flower. So we can say that flower is of two types: a complete flower organs. So this is the type of flowers we studied. Next we are going to study about the male and female reproductive organs of flower. This is the stamen, which is the male reproductive organ. This is the pistil, which is the female reproductive organ. You can identify both as separate reproductive organs. Just let me name their parts. This is anther, this is filament, and these are pollen grains. Whereas female reproductive part has stigma, style, ovary, and ovules in it. So these are the reproductive parts of a flower. With this I am completing my topic of today, that is the reproductive part of